Welcome back here to our second grade fixture at Northmead. Got some guest commentators coming in a minute. If we just go and grab our guest commentator. A big cheerio out there if you're listening in. Can't make it here. The third grade ended up with a 5-all draw. And we've just got the plate meeting happening here for second grade. Baulkham Hills warming up. Try and go around the infield diamond here. We've got Travis McDonald over on first base for Baulkham Hills. Tommy Roberts at second. Christos Lobolopoulos at shortstop and Stephen Courtney at third. And on the mound, we have Mitch Inskip pitching to Roan North. I'll try and get the outfielders as we go. Nick Tolmie at left field. Centre field is... might be Will Edwards, I'm not sure. No. Alex Pello is making an appearance in centre field, and right field is Nick Chappell starting in right field. There you go, help yourself. I was like, where'd you take? Want to go and talk Kerry? We're ready for it. Yeah, she's just over there.
Never even worked as a bartender before, but that's some...
Two pulls that will go flat. There you go, yeah. Mitch Inskip warming up here. A few warm-up pitches to Roan North. There. We've got quite an afternoon ahead of us. We've got some pretty good players coming out of the pens for both teams in first grade. Maybe starting. Yeah, Baulkham Hills, we've got the Wells boys, minor league players, going 1 and 2. And of course we've got over at Ryde, I'm not sure what's happening with Todd Van Stencil and Luke Wilkins. So either way, we've got some quality Blue Sox players playing in the next game at 2:30 here, local time at Northmead. And once again, welcome to the coverage if you're tuning in, wherever you may be tuning in from. Mitch Inskip, ready to throw the first pitch. And it's a low off speed for strike one, but a good take, no doubt. It would have been very hard to hit. Shout out to Donny Bylighter. Not sure what's happened. I think he's had car troubles. He's broken down on the side of the road somewhere, can't get here. Strike two. Batter's asking, yeah. Just establishing a zone here. Two low pitches, both called strikes, and that's fine as long as it stays there. That's good. Just a bit outside for ball one. That ball's fouled away. Go there. Oh, no. Apologies if you've got camera 3, the footage of the commentators. Nobody wants to look at us. Yes. Inskip, the payoff pitch. Oh. That's a breaking ball in the dirt outside. Because we're going to be bringing you coverage from where we can from around Sydney. We've got a Sydney Cup game happening over at Kellyville between Cronulla and Hills in Junior League, I believe, or Intermediate League. There's misses outside, brings up a full count. And the lead-off batter here from Ryde certainly looks like he's doing his job. Inskip deals. Oh, strike three swinging. One away. As Roan North throws one into the dirt down to Stephen Courtney, keeping him awake. tell Kerry she's up? Kerry, tell her she's up, yeah. Big hit there to left field, and it's 2 away there for Ryde. The 3-hole batter's up for Ryde, number 19, and Inskip's made easy work of the first 2. And joining us in the commentary, we've got someone who's going to help us out with second grade, Kerry Zoo. Welcome, Kerry.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Commentating another game, not at my home ground.
Yes, you'll have to put up with the obstacles here at Northmead. We're new to this, so you probably can't see over the computer screen.
That's okay. I can see. Congratulations for joining the streaming. It's great that you can bring baseball to your fans. So this is Scott Tabrett batting for us.
Scott Tabrett, that'd be Stuart Tabrett's son?
Correct.
Stuart here today?
I doubt it.
Does he come to many games?
Scotty's just back this season, so he's only had a couple of games with us, DHing today in seconds. But I think that the Tabrett family came out on Wednesday night, and he.
They were out there.
I think they were out at Blacktown with some of the to watch the first grade.
Well, that's the top of the inning over there, and it's 3 up, 3 down for Mitch Inskip. That brings Ryde into the field, and
I could go around the diamond and tell you
that'd be
who
great,
they all
Kerry.
are. So with the ball leading off for us is Brett Ardill. Behind the dish is Andrew Johnston. First base is Sebastian Matthews. Second base is Rob Solomons. Third base, I'm going to wait to see who that is. The shortstop looks like it's Louis Back from here. And the outfield, Matt Nixon. I've got Tom Truelove in right. It looks like Ewan Nay in centre. I'll just get a confirmation of that. And third base is Cameron Duffield. So that's our starting 9 here defensively. That's testing the old memory of numbers there. But definitely Brett Ardill with the ball.
leading off here for Baulkham Hills is Alex Pello, younger brother of Tommy Pello. Alex was been around the traps and certainly a lot of speed in the lead-off position. Let's see how he goes. There's a fastball down the middle for strike one.
Nice start there from Adil for the Hawks.
The pitch. Another fastball fouled off by Pello for 2 strikes. Ardell deals. Bit of break in that ball, and it's looks like it's a high fly ball. It's a foul to right field, and Alex Pello stays alive. Ardell gets set. And deals. A little bit of an inside pitch there and fouled off again by Alex Pello. He remains on 2 strikes, and we're not sure if it hit the fence or if it hit about Paving's ute. One of the two. Adil deals low and hard for ball.
All baseball people know don't park near the field.
Breaking ball that's just laced into right field, just over the second baseman's head for a lead-off hit to Alex Pello. Brings Tommy Roberts into bat.
Good a bat there from a young lead-off.
Tommy Roberts coming back from the DL. Formerly used to pitch a little bit in first grade, play a bit of first grade.
Tom came through the junior state programs with my Ben. It's on the under 14 state team that I was actually the EO of in 2012.
Fast ball inside for strike one on Roberts. Roberts, of course, he was a local Winston Hills boy before he moved to Castle Hill. He went to St Paul the Apostle at Winston Hills, and before he moved up to Castle Hill. Strike two looking, and a stolen base to Alex Pello.
Yeah, Pello took off really early on the pitch there. It was a great chuck by Johnston.
It was certainly on the money. It's just the speed he was there.
Yeah, he got a good start on that one. So that's baseball.
Ardell gets set and deals. And Robert stays alive with a foul.
Nice pitch there from Ardell. That one's a car. You recognise the noise? Familiar with the home ground noises.
Ardell having a good look at second.
Oh, that's it.
And hits Tommy Roberts in the left shoulder. It was a breaking ball that didn't really break. Not sure who this kid is up to bat now for Baulkham Hills.
How do you commentate your own kid, mate?
I don't know. Pudge Courtney's brother is in the box. And of course, Pudge is over playing against the Cronulla Little League team that went to Williamsport today, and they're locked 0-0 in the top of the second inning over at Kellyville in the Sydney Cup, and a cheerio out there to anyone at the Sydney Cup listening in. Yeah, Courtney takes a low ball for a ball, a fast ball, very low. Yes, he had he's played a bit of first grade. He had his first start on Wednesday night and hit a pretty good Barney Rubble.
You play 18s yesterday too?
Yes, he is backing up. He got walked a lot yesterday in the 18s, but he did play. Yes, it was a cracking game yesterday. Breaking ball outside. Runners on 1 and 2. Just looking at Scott Downey down at third base. He certainly hasn't put a bunt signal on. Tommy Roberts. Oh, it's Pello out at second base. Nearly got tangled up there with a pick-off.
Yeah, good turn from Ardell, but Pello again using his speed. Back quickly.
Courtney grounds it to shortstop, and very difficult to play with this infield. It's fairly slow, the infield, and it certainly was slow on the shortstop getting there. And he
definitely skipped up into his body, not the way I think he expected it, but he did a good job to keep it in front.
100%. I think that'll be scored an error, but I'm not sure. Loads the bases up with none out and brings.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Sean Ryde, they've scored that a hit. Bad bounce. Sean Ryde, one of the veterans here at Baulkham Hills, a former Winston Hills Warrior.
Yeah, that's a nice pitch from Ardell.
Great pitch.
Just missing the top of the zone there. Commentary box didn't think that was.
that was very close to a strike there. Obviously, the zone is going to be very low today.
Oh,
a broken bat. And
take the out at first.
Taking the out at first for the broken bat. Pello scores.
Yeah, good job there from the third baseman, Cameron Duffield. Saw there was no play at home and took the out at first. Better
Calling
to get
time.
one out on the board, right?
Yeah, certainly the play there. I'm pretty sure that Pello would have been very close at home.
He was
so you
on
take
his
the
way off the crack of the bat, and no play at home there.
Broken Victus. Bit of a laughy. We've got the bloke who sold him that bat. He's got the cash in his pocket. Reedy's got a broken bat. Tail light warranty. Caleb Shepherd in the box. Takes a high fastball for ball one. Caleb, of course, is the younger brother of Zach Shepherd, former Blue Sox player, now with the Detroit organisation. His older brother Zach is
Big swing there from Shepherd.
crafting his trade as a pitcher, but also he'll be playing in first grade today, Zach Shepherd, here for Baulkham Hills. 2 runners in scoring position. Breaking ball outside for a ball. Ardell seems to be really not wasting any time with this batter. Inside pitch for a ball.
Nice pitch there.
It was a
from
great
Ardell.
spot.
It's great take.
Tommy
coming for
Roberts
something.
down at third
Baulkham
base,
Hills.
putting a little bit into the game. A little bit of banter.
Let's go
And that
this
loads
up.
them up. Not much damage done there. But Caleb... this brings Travis McDonald, the lefty, normally a PO. But no doubt a very good baseball player, all-round baseball player. Let's see how he handles.
He's turned on that one straight away.
It's an infield
It's
fly
infield
anyway.
fly, called by the umpire very quickly.
Cardinals in, swinging on the first pitch of loaded bases. There, Kerry, do you think?
Look, that's a tough call, right? You've got to say, did he see it big enough to think that he could get hold of it with loaded bases? He obviously was backing himself, and unfortunately it didn't pay off for him this time. Did way for the Hawks though. And Dill's going to follow up with a nice pitch there, first pitch into Libropolis.
Yeah, Ardell going about his work pretty good here now. He's got 1 strike on Christos.
Made quick work of the left-hander and got to work back again here with loaded bases. You know, this is the veteran pitcher for you, right? Loads him up and then can get himself out of trouble, or try and get himself out of trouble, which he does. And that will see the bases remain loaded for you guys, and that's exactly what the Hawks were looking for, only just giving up the 1 run there. Sorry taking over the commentary, but I've got to give my guys a wrap on that one. Just, you know, got themselves into trouble, and then Ardell went to work and finished the job.
Certainly did. He just clicked into another gear there. He was very composed early on, but he just stepped it up, and Baulkham Hills had no answer.
So leading off here for the Hawks will be number 41, first baseman Sebastian Matthews. And he's had a pretty good start to the season with the bat. This is technically round 5 of the State League, and this is only the 2nd game that my second grade team have played this season, with rain and ground closures. So, you know, it's good to see the boys back on the diamond again. Perhaps a little rusty from no winter off season due to COVID, and then you know, 1 game only in 5 rounds of baseball. So glad to see them back again and competing here, and that's just ripped into right field by Matthews. And it's going to trail. No, it's going to land for a base hit. And 2 bounces into the fence. And Matthews is going to make his way to third base. And he's got punched out there. So nice rip into right field for Sebastian Matthews. And aggressive base running there called on by the manager. And Matthews out at third. Nice relay. Right field. Through the shortstop there, tag applied.
I think his fitness found him out there.
You know, Bass is probably not one of the fastest guys in the club. I think he'll self-confess that, and he probably wanted to hold up at at second, but followed the instructions of his manager. And that will bring another left-hander to the plate. This is Matt Nixon, and he's going to rip that one into right centre field, and easy catch taken there by Alex Pello, I think, is it? 31? No, it's not. Pello's not 31. Anyway, I'm sure that you guys know who your players are better than me, but stepping in now for the Hawks will be Rob Solomons. 2 quick outs there for Baulkham Hills. Solo will try and get the job started here. Solo's jumped onto that one. It's going to fly out straight down the centre fielder's throat again. So Hawks aggressive with the bat, and on the bases just not able to pull anything off there, and a quick defensive innings for your guys. It is Pello in centre. Yeah, I thought it was his body out there. Look, he's a pretty sharp catch out there in centre field, and those ones kind of went down his throat anyway. Nice rip by Matthews into right field though.
It's Alex, not Tom. Yeah, it's Alex. Oh, wow. Lucas get a hit. Doubles. He got picked off. What a bugger. Play the form. Yeah, we're on. Okay, that brings to the bottom of the second inning. Pretty tidy innings there for Baulkham Hills, a 3 up, 3 down. Now we've got the catcher, Roan North. So you'd be pretty familiar with Roan North, would you, Kerry?
Roan's I think he's the other half of the cohort that my Benny came through with. Like when Benny was a top age, I think he might have been like a bottom age in the same cohort.
Yep. Roan.
Is he about 21, 22?
No, Roan's no, he's an under 18.
Oh, okay. So
Roan
no,
played
not the
Roan
same
played
one.
Little League in 2016 and played in Williamsport, part of the Hills team.
Different North then.
Played country 18s. There's always
So it's just out of your 18s program for this season?
yeah, he's eligible for 18s, but he's playing second grade. Dill Deals. Great pitch, great take, but it's a ball.
Yeah, that's a nice pitch there from Adil. It's just missing the top of the zone. That one's going to miss well inside there.
Inside pitch there for ball 4. Puts Roan North, the lead-off hitter, down on 1 and brings Nick Tolmie up to bat. I think Tolmie playing left or right field? Left field. Nick's one of the club stalwarts, always here to help out with the diamond, always around the ball club. Ardell checks on the runner and throws a fast ball down the middle for strike one.
That's a good pitch. Runner's taken off.
Breaking ball, which has got the top of the zone for a strike, and Roan has stolen second. I think he got there because it was a breaking ball. If that was a fast ball, I think he's probably out.
Yeah, it was a pretty good chuck again by Johnston, the catcher. Perhaps a little high, but North able to slide under the jumping legs of the second baseman there. Solomons. Baulkham Hill straightening to score again here. And that's straight back up the middle.
Another breaking ball hit up the middle, and Roan's rounding through. They're sending him. It scores a run there on a single and a advance to second on the throw.
Yeah, nice rip there from Tolmy under that outstretched glove of Ardell, bouncing off the side of the mound and skipping its way out to centre field, and Tommy holding up, waiting for the throw to go home and then making his way safely to second. And another run plated here for you guys.
Baulkham Hills lead 2-0.
Is it bipartisan commentary?
You're good. That's a slow fast ball, strike one on Pello, swinging. And Ardell is about to go to work again like he did in the last inning. Certainly no more nonsense. We're at the top of the order here for Baulkham Hills. High fastball fouled off. Brings up 2 strikes on Pello. A runner in scoring position out at 2. Always a bit of banter between these two clubs, Kerry. It's always, I don't know, I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's
strike 3, a great pitch from Ardell.
Yeah, that's experience right there. And one out now.
And brings Tommy Roberts up.
Look, two founding clubs, if you like. You know, there's always going to be rivalry between the two clubs, but you know, I've got to say that I'm one of these people that's all for us all working together off the diamond to make the league better. On the diamond, it's all up to you guys.
That's a breaking ball for a strike one. I agree with you, Kerry, 100%.
Duke it out.
Do you get much rivalry interclubs at Ryde, like with the association
juniors?
with the juniors? Is there a
Yeah,
big
look,
rival?
I
What are
mean,
the two big rival clubs there?
There's always going to be rivalry when you've got competition, right?
Oh,
And
wow.
that's bouncing off the bag. That's
It's a base hit there to Tommy
going
Roberts.
to be a base hit. Yeah, just actually, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it actually bounced off the bag and
Brings Pudgy's brother up to bat. Pudge Courtney's older brother. Yeah, we have a bit of rivalry over in Hills, in this area over here. It's always Castle Hill against the world. So whoever plays Castle Hill, that's the rivalry round.
yeah, I'm careful what I say on the live stream because it's never going away. Look, you know,
It's a low fastball
we've
for
got
a ball one.
12 junior clubs in the RHBL, and you know, very proud of the size of the junior associations, as I'm sure the Hills Junior Association are.
You've certainly got a big catchment there. So 12 teams. Yeah.
You know, the RHBL board and competition committees and, you know, people in charge, the officials do a fantastic job at association level and at club level to ensure that, you know, a lot of kids are getting to play baseball. And, you know, that's always a good thing.
Outside pitch for ball 3, and
Yeah.
Tommy Roberts gets a stolen base.
The Hawks letting Roberts get that one. I think it was one of those first and third plays that I've watched for decades now, that I've yet to see one of them come off at any level of the sport.
Taking the inside for
gonna
ball
be
4,
the
which
walk
loads him
there.
up. And the thought with runners on, he was going to go after and try and turn on that one, but 3-0 count.
So,
he
Loaded
took that.
bases again here. This is the second time in a row, second innings in a row.
And
Going to warrant
the
a
Ryde
visit from the Ryde manager.
manager calls time to have a chat to Ardell.
A 1 out, 1 on for the innings. Is that right?
Is Correct. It's a good time to give a plug to Ryde sponsors, to the Royal Hotel, those of you who might be up there having a beer.
We've got some fantastic sponsors this year and last year, and during COVID it was really touch and go whether we were going to get any sponsorship back at all for season 2021. A lot of businesses doing it tough, and particularly the Royal being a licensed venue were limited to how many people they could have, and when they couldn't, it was 10 a table and lots of extra measures, but they've come back and they're a sensational venue to go to. 2-for-1 meal deal.
Sean Ryde in the box with a new bat. Oh, breaking ball left high but called for a strike. Probably a good take there on a loaded basis.
Looks like an old bat, that one.
Yes, certainly not the Victus that he broke in the last dig. Okay, there's an inside strike there on Ryde. High pitch for ball one. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes on Sean Ryde.
This is a big pitch here from Ardell. Loaded bases again. 1 out, 1 in. Send it away. So Reed's going to battle it out.
He stays alive. Scotty Downey giving signals down on third base to hit away.
Yeah, Reed was the RBI guy from the first innings. That's a great pitch. He's out.
He's out with the bases loaded. That's the
So,
second out of the inning.
Yeah, great pitch there from Ardell. Reed thinking he could get the job done, and like he did in the first, but Ardell winning that battle. So 2 out now. Hawks have got to go to work here.
And brings Caleb Shepherd up to bat, the left-handed hitter. The deal is an off-speed pitch for strike one. Caleb had a good look at that, didn't swing. There's a fastball inside for strike 2.
Yeah, I've got to say Ardell's pretty effective against the left-handers.
Yeah, finds Shepherd in a bit of a hole with 2 strikes on him. Foul tip caught.
And that is going to
for
be
strike
the
3.
end of the inning. So Ardell gets the Hawks out of trouble 2 innings in a row with loaded bases. Baulkham Hills just plating the 1 there. So after 2.5, 1.5. Feel a bit odd just sitting here with a microphone and no notes. I have a bucket load of notes when I'm commentating at home so I can keep up with the game.
That's the way we roll over here at Baulkham Hills. Don't put too much into it. Just early days. We've tried to get stats up and just haven't had the time really. We'd love to do the print offs here and love to have the ability and in the coming weeks and months I'm sure we'll have a few more improvements to the stream.
No, it's great that the State League clubs are streaming, and congratulate all of the clubs for joining the streaming. It doesn't look like there are any defensive changes for the Baulkham Hills team leading here into the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, top part of the 3rd innings, and Mitch and Skip about to go to work.
So stepping in now, this is Ewan Nay, centre fielder for the Hawks.
Has he got a nickname at all, Kerry?
U-Dog.
It's not Horse? No.
No.
Okay.
It's not even funny. That's on the ground. It's going to get past the outstretched hand of the 3rd baseman, and that's a lead-off single down to left field for Ewan Nay. Nice piece of hitting there from the young centre fielder. Third baseman made a move towards it, but it was well underneath him as it flew out. Hard hit ground ball. Scooped up by the left fielder, almost down the line there. That's what the Hawks could be looking for to start off here in the top of the fifth. That'll bring to the plate number 32, third baseman Cameron Duffield. Another graduate of our under-18s program, as was Nay, finishing in their 18s last year, both moving into second grade for season 2021. Nay's taken off. It's in the dirt. He's going to get there easy in the end. So Hawks now with an opportunity to score here. Claw back one of the runs, tying run at the plate.
Just a high pitch there for a ball.
Two and 0 on Duffield.
Breaking ball, which is hit
deep left field.
Deep
It's over
left
the head
field.
of
It's
the left
over the
fielder.
head of the fielder.
Two bounces into the fence. One's going to score. Stand up double there, and the Hawks aren't going to muck around with this one again, and the two bases will be satisfied with that. Clawed one back, jumped in, took over your commentary because my boys just hit a blinder there.
Cracking hit. He laced that to left field. And the score is 2-1 with no outs and a runner in scoring position.
That's it. Brings to the plate the catcher, number 84, Andrew Johnston. He made his first grade debut on Wednesday night too. I know you were giving your kid a rap for that as well, but I'll give this young man one too. Great club guy too, is Jono.
The ball's fouled off to right field, fly ball.
The Hawks coming out swinging here in the top of the third. It is the third, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, top of the third.
A lot of dancing out there at second base.
Breaking ball.
It's on the ground.
Hit to Libolopoulos. Across to McDonald at first base for the first out of the inning.
But the Hawks here with the tying run, 90 feet away.
And they're back to the top of the order, is it?
Back to the top of the order. This will be Louis Back, another graduate of the under-18s program from last year. You won't find a harder working baseballer. A couple of these guys, a shout out to them finishing their HSC in the last couple of days. So congratulate them on what we hope will be fantastic results in the HSC.
Not having the sheets in front of me, I was commentating third grade and you had a player there, Justin Byers.
Yep.
Couldn't read the Y, it looked like a V and I was calling him Justin Beaver.
No, Justin Byers.
Just haven't quite got the technology down pat here at Northmead yet.
And that's good eyes there from the leadoff hitter Back, not chasing after that pitch. 3-1.
Great pitch there from Inskip.
Comeback pitch. And Mitchell Inskip, he's the same age as my Ben, so he came through 14s and 16s. I think he had a spell in country in the 16s. And that's the walk.
He's got runners on the corners with one out here. top of the third inning, and Baulkham Hills are still clinging on to a 2-1 lead.
So now stepping in from the right side is number 99, right fielder for today, Tom Truelove. I know that the Truelove family on the Gold Coast tune in to watch when we stream from home. So if they're tuning in to watch streaming from Northmead, I'm going to send a cheerio to them. They've always been big fans of our stream. And that's the great thing about the stream, right? You can watch. Oh, that's ripped into centre field. And back was on his way. He's going to get back in time. The tag up's going to be made at third. The throw is not going to make it in time, and Duffield's just going to tap the outside of the plate there. So nice catch taken out there in centre field, and the centre fielder looking that Alex Pello saw that Louis Back was on his way to second, threw the ball to first base, and that gave Cameron Duffield the opportunity to come home. And that's a tied ball game, baby.
Sure is, Kerry. Tied up now at 2-all. Runner on 1, 2 out.
Stepping in now from the left side will
Scotty
be
Tabrett.
Scott Tabrett.
Stewie's son.
That's in the dirt. But, Back's not going to go anywhere.
If you're listening in, Stuart, a cheerio out to you. No, quite a lot of people who can't get to the ball game are tuning into the stream. There we go. There's a strike down Broadway there.
Ripped into right centre, and that's going to get beat Pello. Tabrett's on his way to second, and he'll be held up there, but Louis Back's going to stroll into home, and that double's going to give the Hawks the lead.
It's a 3-2 lead. Micinski wouldn't be too happy with himself. He hung a breaking ball high in the zone, and it got dealt with the way it deserved to be dealt with.
Yeah, that was a nice rip into right centre.
Big hit there by Tabrett.
No, Pello's got the wheels, but that one had him beat. So, you've got to say that's a good hit, right? This is Bass Matthews stepping in from the left side again.
Has he got a nickname at all, Kerry?
Bass Matthews.
Fish? No?
No, he's Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian, okay.
Yeah, Sebastian, but Bass. So, he's, of course, he hit that double and got out on the base paths in the top of the second. It's on the ground, that one. Tabrett's going to move across. Pitches cover there from Inskipped, and Bass will be out, and that will be the end of the dig.
Side away, and Ryde hit the lead with a 3-2 scoreline. We'll be back shortly.
The lead, and I'm going to jump out of commentary. Thank you for having me. I've got some work to do to prepare for the next game. Do you want me to see if I can find you another warm body?
You're welcome, Kerry. Thanks
for having me, guys, and congratulations on your stream. Welcome to the streaming. It's great that you're here.
Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome, Kerry.
Bit of work to do now, Court, to get back that run.
Yes. Joining me now, we've got Ben Sweetenham in the box. And I don't know how I'm going to pick these Ryde players from now. We're all over it for the first 3 innings, but Tabrett's still on the mound. Johnston's still catching.
So coach,
Is this the fourth? Yeah, Edwards will go in. Pello. He's done it too early. Done it way too early.
We have a substitute. We have Will Edwards. We have Will Edwards going in for Alex Pello. Please note that Pello has the name.
Yeah, he got a ball into the face, so that might be again.
So it looks like Alex Pello's left the game. He wore a ball to the face in the warm-up.
Yeah,
and,
Edwards is in for an injury. Anyway, Travis McDonald in the box. Strike one on the outside corner. And Travis not too happy with the call. Fouled off there by Travis McDonald for 2 strikes.
That's a long foul down the right field line.
Two strikes on McDonald here. Inside and high for a ball. McDonald swinging on an outside pitch. If you're listening into the stream or down here at Northmead, we're looking for a guest commentator. We're trying to get Funky Phil down here. Apologies, we've got a few technical issues and we've had a camera overheat and we are just working on that. Christos Liberopoulos takes ball 1. So, strike 1 swing there on Christos. Brings a 1-1 count. Strike 2 swinging on a foul tip inside pitch. Brings the count to 1 and 2, and Ardell's certainly going about his business. Brings a 2 and 2 count there on Christos. Libo fouls off a fastball to stay alive. Ardell pitch count getting up to about 63 pitches. Full count here on Christos Liberopoulos. Swinging on a high ball out of the zone for strike 3. Brings Ryde North into the box with 2 outs for Baulkham Hills. Well, Ryde seem to be plugging along nicely as we've got a guest commentator coming into the box, the one and only
Phil Ardell.
Funky Phil from the Blue Sox. How you going, Phil? Welcome to the commentary.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm banned at Ryde because I keep saying the wrong things.
On the commentary?
Well, they said I can't say it. They said if you can't say the right things, you can't comment. So I don't know how much I'm going to get you in trouble. This is my young nephew now, pitching in Rowan North. Is it?
Yep, Roan North.
Yeah. Yeah, he worked for us for a while. Hard worker.
Roan? Yes,
Real-
yeah,
real hard
real
worker.
good worker.
Can't swing though. Can't throw. Can't catch.
So, mate, we spotted a bit of pine tar on your leg savers,
I'm a
on knee savers. Would that be right?
Yeah, well, we've got anything you can to help out the pitcher, mate. Anything you can to help
That's
out the
it.
pitcher.
Yep. We thought we spotted a bit of pine tar, but you couldn't have been using it on your own glove. That's for sure today.
No, definitely not, mate. Definitely not. I'm not Melina. Have that ball stick to my chest plate.
That was a good one, wasn't it? Outside for a ball there.
So what's the count now? 2-2, I think.
2 and 2. Counts even with 2 out. Deal deals. Oh, off-speed pitch fouled off by Roan North.
That was his splitter there. It's actually a pretty good pitchy split. If he throws it again, sometimes it dances like a knuckle. It's pretty nasty sometimes.
How do you find the mound out there, Funky?
Mate, I think the mound that we built together, mate, is pretty damn good. Although you did take the ball out that I buried in there.
That wasn't me.
Good pitch beat. There we
And
go.
there's strike 3 swinging on Roan North, which ends the third inning at a 3-2 lead to Ryde.
Good. I like that.
Hang around, Funky. We've got plenty to go.
All right, mate. No worries. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's because we're good.
All right, top of the fourth and none out with in-skip dealing again. And foul. Straight back to the fence.
And while Andy's gone, the mice will play. No one likes that guy commentating. Okay, let's get some real commentary in here now. Mr. Matt Nixon. Hit the ball well last at bat. A line drive in the centre got caught. Ground ball. Mitchy Little. Not Mitchy Little, Mitchy Inskip. Jimmy Mitchells I've played with before. That's the first out, yeah. One dead.
First out.
Beauty. I can do this innings, and third innings I can get into the game next. So I'll go put my spikes back on after the bottom of this innings. Okay. Okay, young Solomons. Just top four now. I'll just ask you, it's third. Someone told me third. Oh, I'm not going to hit in this innings. I'll finish this top of the innings and head back. Oh, here comes Andy.
Top of the fourth inning here.
Here we go. Young Solo bounces straight off him, made of rock. See, Nay, I think his last at bat was a walk, I think.
This horse in the box here?
Horse?
No.
Nay.
Don't call him Horse Ardell? No.
Horse. Yeah, mate, well, it's not the old days. I don't know if he's a horse or not.
Few technical difficulties with overheating here with the cameras, but thank you for your patience as we're working through that.
Mitchy's always around the dish, isn't he? Just lots and lots of strikes for Inskip. That's his strength.
Of course, we got Phil Ardell here in the box with us, and he's wait, you've got to thank you for joining us here, Phil. A little bit. There's a strike two swinging by the look of it.
Yeah, curveball away. Good and swinging. This young fella here, I coached him in Little League UNA. He had one game at Bop there on the softball fields. He had 4 home runs in the one game. Each one got bigger.
What year was that, Phil?
Ooh, man, I've coached so many of them. But what he's now, I think he's now 17, so probably 5 years ago, maybe 2016. And they're all opposite field. He has his power there to opposite field there. I think one of them from that infield there, leading on the road, leading in the Bop. It's massive.
Was that the team Jimmy Nadeau was in?
No, I think that was Jimmy Nadeau was in that team, but I don't think that was his
before, so it would have been 2015, maybe 2015. He's rung up on strike 3 on a pitch down the middle.
Yeah. 2 dead.
2 dead, and
Duffield
brings Duffield up to bat.
You went deep left field last at bat for a double.
Strike 1 looking there.
Let's play guess the pitch. I think he's going to go with his little slurve away here. Let's see if he calls this. Yeah, a little slurve. He left it up.
Little slurpy left up, which fouled off for strike 2.
Is that getting my ute?
Yep.
I think that got you, Ute.
Yes, nice.
Where you get your sponsorship plug.
That's the About Paving ute.
Of course, if you need any paving done,
As long as it's not this side of Christmas, yes.
as long as it's not this side of Christmas, Phil Ardell, who's your man?
A little. Did you say full count then? I don't think that's right. What have you guys got? Have you got full count?
One ball, 2 strikes. That's what the scorers have got. Everyone's got that. He accidentally called full count. A little bit of trickery coming in here. Mind games.
There you
There we go. In Skip goes fishing outside. Not too happy with that pitch for a 2-2 count.
So now he's only come back with his fastball here. You're just trying to locate this away, I think.
No, I don't think he. I think he's going with the slushy.
No.
And I was wrong.
There's a little cutter in. Still 2-2.
Phil, any chance you could pass me my drink over?
You drink a glass of water? There we go, mate.
Thank you.
I think Solo's getting ready to run here. There's a plug for you, Solo. Ooh, line drive back of the pitcher, always a good thing. Many moons ago when I was playing for Baulkham, our coach would offer us half a case of beer if you hit the pitcher. The line drive up the middle, and a full case if you got him out of the game with it. One game we had 3 pitchers leave the game with balls up the middle.
We very rarely drink here at Baulkham, so that must have been an isolated incident. Like,
It was a long time ago. I am 47 now, so I think it was when I was like 20. So yeah, 27 years ago, back here. The ground ball is short. Just pop it up. No, it takes it himself. And that will do me. I'm going to go.
Goes over and you're done, are you, Funky?
Maybe I can get back in the game now. So
I have to thank you for joining us.
Always a bit of fun.
Okay, mate. Take care. Welcome back, viewers. Quite a few must thank Ryde for putting up the guest commentators. And we are back in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ptolemy shows bunt and pulls back, but pitch was good enough for a strike. Let's come back to Ardell. Ooh. Bit of speed from Ptolemy, but he is out at first. Regulation out. That brings Will Edwards up to bat, entering the game. Bottom part of the 4th inning. It's his first at bat. Takes a strike on the outside corner. He's the lead-off batter. He's replaced Alex Pello. Breaking ball. Oh, wow. He strike 2, and I'm okay with that. That's where it goes over the plate. And there we go. Nice shot to right field. And Will Edwards is aboard. Brings Tommy Roberts into the box. Scores from around the grounds. Looking at Sydney Cup over at Kellyville, we've got Cronulla, the Cronulla intermediate team, which was the team that went to Williamsport last year, playing Hills, and they're on the ropes. They're down 1-0 in favour of Hills. A couple of runners in scoring position there in the bottom of the third inning. And Cronulla have just made a pitching change. We'll keep our eyes on that game for those of you interested. As Roberts takes an inside pitch for ball one.
So one out here, runner on first.
Correct, one out here, runner on first. The tying run's on first. Certainly need to get him around. They're just checking on him. It's Will Edwards. Not sure he's going anywhere. Roberts takes another inside pitch for another ball. Two balls, no strikes. And Tommy Roberts looking very comfortable in the box.
Three balls now. Ardil tried the slide step to keep the runner on us, but missed up high.
Roberts takes a fat one down the tube for strike one.
Gets away from the first baseman there, but
If what? Kerry Troy. Two out. There's a strike on Stephen Courtney with the runner on first base. Brings a 1-on-1 count to Courtney. Edwards will be on the run if anything hit. Outside for ball two. Breaking ball on the outside corner brings up strike two for Courtney. He's looking at a lot of pitches here. Ball is down his straight of the left fielder, and that's side away. Welcome back. 2 out. Bottom of the 5th. That's side away. Strike one on Matthews. So welcome you back here. Mitch Inskip, top of the 6th inning, going to work for Baulkham Hills. There's a fly ball to the third baseman, Stephen Courtney, for 1 away. If you're tuned in, welcome to the coverage. Tune in across State League Network. Thank you for joining us, and look forward to catching up with you in the next few weeks. And we thank Kerry Choi, Phil Ardell, and other guest commentators here today. The Fish was here, guest commentating. It's a bounce to the Toby Roberts, who makes easy work of the second out. Over to Travis McDonald at first. It's 2 away in the top of the 6th inning. Inskip certainly proving hard to hit. Breaking ball in the dirt there for ball 1. Ball 2 on the batter. Fouled off. Ryan North looks like he's got the yips again. Puts one into the dirt on the throw back to the pitcher. Wow. It's ball 4 on the outside corner. Must have just missed. Very close. It's 2 out and a runner on. And we've got a pitching mound visit from the Baulkham Hills head coach, or second grade coach. Two out, no in the box. Breaking ball for strike 1. Another breaking ball that's fouled off by Nay. Runner goes. Runner goes on a pitch in the dirt by Inskip. One ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Wow. Foul tip into the umpire. Hit his chest plate. I think he's okay. He hasn't flinched. Strike 3 swinging, and that's side away there for Ryde at the top of the 6th inning. Welcome back in the bottom half of the 6th innings. We've got Ryde clinging to a 3-2 lead and Christos Lobolopoulos, the controversial one, in the box. Ball one low on the outside. Still Ardell pitching. Ball two on the inside, so deep in the game. We've got both starters still going it here in second grade at Northmead. There's a high ball that's flied out to second base. Just a touch outside there. It was nice and high. I think if the catcher would have framed that, it might have been a strike. But that's ball one on Roan North. Yeah. Fouled off for a 1-on-1 count. Certainly a pitch to hit there for Roan. So breaking ball up for the first baseman, brings Nick Tolmie up with two away here in the bottom of 6. Time getting away here on Baulkham Hills. Oh no, still another 45 minutes left in the game. But maybe innings running out. 3 more digs to go, I guess, in 45 minutes. One of the two. Nick Tolmie takes strike one. Strike two. Rung him up on strike 3, and fair enough. You can't watch that. And that ends the 6th inning. We're off to the Welcome back to Northmead. Jack Warwick on the mound and throwing some gas there. Just questioning, it was a low fastball. It was more the way Roan caught it. Brings a 1-on-1 count. Inside pitch, that's a ball 2. Thank you for tuning in, if you are tuning in, or viewers viewing, whether you might be driving a car and not being able to watch it and listening. Strike two swinging on the lead-off batter here in the top of the 7th. Low fastball there from Warwick. Brings us up to a full count. Warwick deals. Oh, off speed, outside corner for a strike. That was a nasty pitch there. Had a little bit of movement on it, but it was more the velo of it. Was probably about 8 or 10 miles an hour slower than the previous pitch. Of course, today's our day. We're welcoming guest commentators into the stream, and yes, I'd like to say hello to Gary Bazzano. Welcome.
Good to be here. Got it all happening at Baulkham today. Andrew Johnson at the plate here for Ryde Hawks. Makes a healthy cut there. The top of the 6th here with 1 out. Seven.
Well, welcome, Gary. Welcome into the hospitality tent where we're streaming live.
Very comfortable surroundings with the cold beer on tap.
Beer?
Lemonade, sorry.
Fastball down the middle that's been tagged out to centre field. William Edwards takes a safe catch out there in centre to bring 2 down for Ryde. Because Ryde have got a 1-run lead here.
Louis back to the plate for Ryde.
Takes a high fastball. Gary's having trouble seeing the diamond live for all the TV screens we've got here in the hospitality box.
Just trying to identify the Baulkham pitcher.
It's Jack Warwick on the mound for Baulkham Hills. Roan North in the battery with him. Off-speed pitch that's fouled away. And he's caught over the fence. Travis McDonald, I believe, took the catch. Welcome back, and joining me here, of course, is Gazza Bazzano in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Will Edwards in the box, and a pitching change for Ryde. Straddles on the mound. Edwards takes strike one.
Lexi Traddle's a long time Ryde Junior. Can be a very awkward proposition with his left-hand spinners.
Edwards hits one foul.
A long ball foul from Edwards.
About the same age, these boys. I think Traddles might be a year older than Edwards.
Yeah, Traddle's probably just 1 year out of under 18s.
Edwards takes a high fastball. And of course, Will Edwards, a fair bit of experience with the bat. He's been around a long time. Played in an under-12s World Cup. Played in Williamsport 2016. Went to Detroit in 2018 in the Junior League World Series. He lines one up the middle for a base hit to centre.
Good piece of hitting there from Edwards. He drove that ball on a rope to centre field.
Nice at bat. Brings Tommy Roberts into the box. Tommy's lost a lot of weight during the COVID time. He doesn't drink unless he's at the pub, and of course the pub's been closed. He's shed some kilos.
Stuck solid to the number 66 that we saw him play Little League for Ryde some probably half a dozen years ago. Maybe more than that now.
Inside fastball for strike one. Some sort of a leg kick happening there, Gary. It was very high.
Has got some long levers, Lexi Traddles.
Help yourself. On the gun. Yeah. Oh,
Traddles picks off to Matthews. Louis back.
Edwards in a lot of trouble
Traddles
there.
now in the middle of the rundown, and the pitcher comes up with the tag.
Yeah, Will Edwards got himself in a pickle, and that's the first out of the innings here for Ryde, or for Baulkham Hills, I should say. So we've got one dead. Roberts takes a high pitch for a ball. That's a low ball. Probably more the framing there. I thought it was on the money for a strike, but the catcher wasn't expecting it that low. That's a strike. Roberts is taking a lot of pitches here. Worked into a full count. Roberts fouls that one off.
Probably
And
hasn't done
stays
the
alive.
amount of hitting that he would have done as a junior, Roberts. He's been spent a fair bit of time pitching in first grade over the last few seasons.
And Roberts has hit one just over the second baseman's head for a base hit. We've got one out and a runner on here. And Baulkham Hills chasing 1 run. Brings Stephen Courtney into the box.
Courtney appeared on Wednesday night for Baulkham Hills first grade in their victory over Ryde and laced a double into left centre field late in the game.
Takes an inside pitch for ball 1. Been very selective with his swinging today, Courtney. I think he's got 1 hit and a couple of walks in this game. Oh, and he's flown out to left field. Oh, a high outside pitch called a strike. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Roberts staying fairly close at first base, having seen Trattle's pick-off move last at bat.
It's an outside pitch which brings Courtney back ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike, certainly a hitter's count here. Scott Downey giving some signals up and down the arm. Back. And he's safe at first base. Tommy Roberts diving back under the tag. Maybe Ryde saw something into those signals. Maybe it was a hit and run put on. Strike 2 on Courtney, swinging on an outside pitch. It's an off-speed pitch in the dirt. This brings a full count up.
Good block there from the Ryde catcher Johnson. Pretty important to keep the force on here with 1 out.
Courtney fouls that one off and stays alive. A high fast ball, and that's into the gap. Courtney gets a base hit on a full count. I think it was ball 4. Same result. Bring Sean Ryde up to bat, and as we go round the grounds, and of course the Baseball New South Wales Sydney Cup's being played today. We've got Hills up against Cronulla in under 14 or 14U, and Hills have just hit the lead 2-1 against the Cronulla team. The Cronulla team boasts most of the boys that went to Williamsport, represented Australia at the Little League World Series. So quite a game happening over there at Kellyville Park through 5 innings. That's a high fastball for ball 1, and quite a game happening there. So we look at the box score. Hills have scored 1 in the bottom of the 3 and 1 in the bottom of 5. It's a 3-hit to Cronulla to 2 hits to Hill game. Quite a pitcher's duel happening over there at Kellyville, and of course there's another game after that game at Kellyville. Ryde takes strike 1 low and outside, but definitely within the zone of where we've seen it today. A great call there from the umpire. Brings a 1-1 count. Outside, off speed, breaking ball that misses wide. Puts Sean Ryde back in front of the count. Runners on 1 and 2 with 1 out. Tommy Roberts on 2, Stephen Courtney on 1, Sean Ryde in the box. Traddles pitching. Slow and outside. Yeah, here's the home run pitch, the payoff pitch, Gary.
Payoff pitch indeed.
3-1. You'd have to
thinking
be swinging with a runner in a scoring position, I'd say.
Traddles depends heavily on being ahead and using his off speed, but he's probably got to come with a fastball here.
And he did come with a fastball, which has gone to shortstop, which has been
Louis
bobbled.
Back to Solomon.
And
Second part of the double play not in time there, but we
he's hit into a fielder's choice. Got Courtney out at second on a bobbled ball by the shortstop. Second baseman didn't help matters when he spiked it going across to first base. And Sean Ryde, with the veteran dash, made his way. And we've got runners on the corners now with 2 out. And the very dangerous Caleb Shepherd in the box. I wouldn't be surprised. Would we see an intentional walk here, Gary? Would it be in your mind with 2 dead?
it could be in the mind of the Ryde coaching staff. Not sure if they were around to see Shepherd hit one into pretty much into Cal Ripken's bedroom while hitting in the home run derby at the Cal Ripken World Series a few years ago as a 12-year-old.
Strike one, fastball down the middle. He'll go to the off speed now, Gary?
I won't be surprised if they pitch Shepherd a little careful here with the situation of the game.
Slow. Slow for ball one. Brings a 1-on-1 count on Caleb Shepherd. Brother of Zach, younger brother of Zach. Lefty-lefty match up here, and there's a...
Oh!
He's missed the tag. He's missed the first tag, and Sean Ryde's got under the second attempt. Maybe if he put it on the first one, he might have got him.
Pickoff move definitely had Reed on the wrong foot there, but the throw may have just not been perfect.
Tying run at third base here with 2 out. This is a fairly big, important at bat. Let's see where they're going with it. Inside pitch there for another ball. Puts Zach Shepherd in the 2-1 count, so I'd say Traddles has got to go to the fastball here. He doesn't want to get to a 3-1 count, but we'll wait and see. Time will tell. Shepherd swinging at a very low fastball.
Probably not a strike, that pitch there.
No, it was well down. Anyway, he suckered him into it. He was expecting a fastball, and it was a fastball. It was just very low. 2-2 count with 2 out.
Oh, Roberts off and going from third. The throw to Johnson in time. And the tying run is tagged out at home plate after a pickoff from Traddles to Bass Matthews at first base. Roberts off on the move from third, and the throw back from Matthews to Johnson is just in time. And Baulkham have
Suicided themselves into an out.
suicided themselves into the third out.
Lovely pitch for strike one there to Jack Warwick.
Jack Warwick, the Hills outfit did get ready fairly quickly here because these games are played to a time limit. Hills need to knock Ryde over and score a run to tie the game, 2 to win here in what may be the last innings of the game.
Oh, that was a bit of a curveball that went astray and it's got spiked. Almost a bouncer there, Gary. If we had a dry pitch, it would have been over. It would have bounced and gone over the batter's head.
Yeah, it was well short of home plate where the ball had pitched. This ball's deep into the right field corner.
And it's fair. It's a fair ball. It's on his way
Tommy
to 2.
Truelove is in with a stand-up double.
Brings Tabrett up to bat. And what do we got here? A pinch runner? Pinch runner or just dumping his gloves? One of the two.
Getting rid of his gloves. One of the faster players in the Ryde Club, Truelove.
Well, they won't pinch run for him then.
Been pinch run for here.
Brings Tabrett into the box doing a bit of gardening. He can hit the ball too, Tabrett.
Tabrett is making a comeback here. He's been retired for a few years.
Inside pitch by Warwick, and it's flied out.
Uh-oh.
Flied out to second baseman. And
Good piece of base running there from Truelove. He's tagged up and got himself across to third base now with 1 out. Bass Matthews at the plate here for Ryde. Uh-oh. Could have been a trick play there from Ryde. The ball went past the pitcher, but Roberts was in position behind the pitcher. Fired the ball across to third. No result.
Bass in the box here for Ryde. Oh, curveball. Just missed the outside corner there.
Ball too high.
Do it from around there.
Ball high to first base. McDonald camped under it. Makes the catch for the second out.
Might have heard that bit of mouth and off going on through the microphones from a Ryde player. Do apologise for that. I've moved him on.
A pinch hitter here for Ryde, Mark Feathers, making a comeback to play this year after a few years in the wilderness. Also a brewer of note, I believe he.
Yes, that well, have you tried it, Gary? It is rocket fuel. The Rocks Brewing Company.
The Rocks Brewing
Company. If you're listening in, Darren Arthur from ESPN, he came out to Blue Sox Stadium and sampled one night, and comments on the Rocks Brewing Company were hilarious. A cheerio out there to Darren from ESPN, if you're listening in, no doubt.
Feathers gets a good piece on
Feathers
this.
gets a piece.
Breaking ball in his wheelhouse, and he's done the job
Yep,
for Ryde.
yep. Great hit there.
True Love scores, and Feathers is aboard.
That's baseball, mate. Ryde extend the lead.
Feathers' work is done. We've got a pinch runner coming in here.
He's off to brew some beer. Played at a fairly high level, Feathers, for many years.
Yeah, solid Ryde clubman. He's come back this season and is enjoying his baseball. Rob Solomon's coming to the plate for Ryde, playing second base today.
Got to thank the Ryde Club here for helping us out with the commentary on the stream. It's been a very entertaining day, to say the least, Gary.
It's just beginning. The day's just still young.
There's a high fastball from Warwick, and looks like Warwick's going to close this game out. I don't think anyone's in the bullpen. No one's in the bullpen for Baulkham, so it's all on Jack here. It's fastball down the middle for a strike. Got a 4-2 ball game here to Ryde. 1 out, a runner on 1. And just a little bit low there from Warwick. Right spot to pitch, but just a touch low to Solomons. Got to thank the Parramatta Council. They removed the dugout seats in the away team this week, and we had to call up the council to get the seats back in because they had to have somewhere for them to sit. But yes, we couldn't get enough milk crates at short notice. And big thank you to shout out there to Parramatta Council who a bit of a mix up there. The demolition contractors come in and the installation contractors weren't even booked. So
Sullivan draws a walk. Brings you and Nay to the plate. Importantly, it does bring the force into play here with 1 out. Ryde would love to add another run of insurance to their 2-run lead.
May not go to him. It's a settle down talk. If he does have to come off, I'd say the replacement pitcher will come from the field and the DH will come out of the game. No, what's that? Yeah. Oh. Funky Phil injects himself into the game. As a pinch runner. And Phil, he's a man of many talents. He was the previous commentator in here. 55 in.
Got a good beard happening at the moment, Phil. A whole face full of hair out there.
Very tight ball games here today. Off speed, just didn't quite have the carry. Roan North caught it about 1 or 2 inches above the Dolomite. That's a strike. Strike 2 on Nay. High pitch up out of the zone for a ball. Coming back from Williamsport. She got deep vein thrombosis on the flight from Williamsport back to Sydney and died. She got hold of the probably. Mum passed away.
Ryde runners on the move.
That's
Nay
foul tip caught.
goes down on strikes.
It's all in the hands of
He batted on from last night. Carried his back. 4-2 Ryde here, bottom of what will be the last innings. Caleb Shepherd returns to the plate. He was at the plate with a full count when Tommy Roberts was thrown out at home in the last innings.
yeah. It's a little bit high there, ball one, and it's consistent with the calls today. And the umpires are doing a great job. I must say that they've done a great job here at Northmead all weekend, with no exception there, of course. Benny Sweeten's asked me for some shout-outs. A shout-out to Donny Bylighter. Hope you've fixed that flat tyre and getting down here soon. Slowing in the dirt on Caleb Shepherd.
Key for Baulkham Hills that Shepherd gets on base here.
Yes.
Chasing 2 runs.
This is
This lead off at bat
every at-bat
is
in this
important.
inning is important. But yes, Gary, you've hit the nail on the head. It's turned on that. Turned foul, but funny story about Caleb. He went up to schoolies and they nearly gave him a refund on his room because they reckon his bed was unslept in for the whole week. The pitch is low and misses.
Good fastball from Traddles, just below
Brings
the
up
strike
a
zone.
brings up a full count on Caleb, and this is certainly the payoff pitch of the game here.
Oh, that looked pretty good.
Wow, he's rung him up on a high pitch, and fair enough.
Fastball belly button high, Shepherd taking, and the umpire, no hesitation.
One away, and brings Travis McDonald in, who's hitless today, but should get a hit here. One would hope, a lefty-lefty matchup. And that one's low for a ball.
Big hack from McDonald there.
It's high, and McDonald takes that pitch.
Can you tell me something about Travis's hitting? Haven't seen him take a lot of at-bats.
First time in the field all season, and quite a few injuries here at Baulkham Hills, and he's normally a PO, as you know, Gary. So he has been through the college system in America. He's back here, working a lot with the juniors here at Baulkham Hills, and he certainly knows how to bat. He just probably hasn't been in the box for a long time. You often see him down here working on the diamond during the week. As he stays alive with another foul ball. He is one of the coaches at Westfield's Sports High, I believe. And you often see him down here with his little pup, a German short-haired pointer, working around the diamond here. Coaches the Baulkham Hills 16 ones in the Hills Shipley League. Traddles misses low there.
Good take from McDonald. Got a full count here.
Grounds one to second
Ground ball to
base,
Funky
and
Phil.
Funky Phil makes the out.
Bread and butter for Philly.
Yeah, very slow infield there, you might have noticed. And 2 out, a 4-2 ball game to Ryde, and this could be the last batter of this game. Roan North on deck. Outside for ball one. Is that? Ball too low. Traddles puts ball 3 low and almost in the dirt. Ball 4 low and inside puts the tying run at the plate, Roan North, with 2 out. Tommy Tommy on deck, and not a lot of concern here for Ryde. They look very relaxed. It's just one out. I think they'd be happy to let. It's 2 out. I think they'd be happy to let the runner go here. It'd be interesting to see if they're going to hold him. So that run, in the context of the game, won't count. They are holding him. Certainly trying to keep the force on, maybe. Oh, wow. Inside side and low called a strike, and rightly so.
Tying run at the plate here.
That's a fly ball that's going foul, and Roan North stays away, puts 2 strikes on him. Ryde are 1 strike away from a win here. The pitch. Roan North down on strikes. Strike 3 swinging, and that's a ball game. Ryde get the win in second grade.
And the punters cheer.